Hello everyone, welcome to Little Lovers channel. Today we are going to discuss about another very classical novel, that is Madame Bovary, written in 1857 by Gustave Flaubert. He is a French novelist. He was born in 1821. He is a leading exponent of literary realism in his country. He writes collective novels and psychological novels. And this Madame Bovary is a study of human stupidity and the romantic melody, the despair and unhappiness faced by those who are unwilling or unable to resolve the conflicts between their dreams and idealized aspirations and the real world. In another word, we can say that it's a study of neurosis. Bovary family, Charles is the only son for a Bovary and he is very dull in his studies. He barely manages to complete his medical exam. Later, his mother marry him to a widow, and later she dies. After she dies soon, but Charles get much less money than he expected. Later, after a few days, Charles soon falls in love with Emma, who is the daughter of a patient. Charles is very dedicated lover and also a blind lover because without he don't at the till the end of the novel he is not able to reveal whatever the Emma is doing. Emma is the character, is the protagonist of the story. She is called as this Madame Bovary because she owns all this property whatever the Charles uh, owned, and she get falls in love with a two member apart from this Charles. He is fell in love with a Leon and have an affair with him, and also a Rodolphe. Charles uh, falls in love with Emma, and she is a daughter of a patient. After an elaborate wedding, they set up in houses in Toasts, where Charles has his practice, but this marriage doesn't live up to Emma's romantic expectations. She is the one who comes her background is she is a convent girl, young girl, where she dreamed of love and marriages as a solution to her or to all her problems, and she dreams regarding her life is a luxurious life and a romantic one. After she attends the extravagant ball at the home of a wealthy nobleman, she begins to dream constantly of a more sophisticated life. She grows bored and depressed with the present life. She compares her fantasies to the humdrum reality of village life, and eventually her listlessness makes her ill. When Emma becomes pregnant, Charles decided to move to a different town in hopes of reviving her health. In the new town of Yonville, the Bavarys meet Homias, the town paramist, a Pophams windbag who loves to hear himself speak. Emma also meets Leon, a law clerk who, like her, and is bored with the rural life and loves to escape through romantic novels. When Emma gives birth to her daughter Berthe, motherhood disappoints her. She had desired a son, and she continues to be despondent. Romantic feelings blossom between Emma and Leon. However, when Emma realizes that Leon loves her, she feels guilty and throws herself into a role of a dutiful wife. And she remembers recording the society and her reputations. And later, she neglected this Leon, where Leon grows tired of waiting and believing that he can never possess Emma, he departs to study law to the Paris. His departure makes Emma miserable again. She again fallen ill. Soon at the agriculture fair, a wealthy neighborhood named Rodolphe. Here, Emma falls just continuously. She is just comparing her real life to the her fantasy life. She is not satisfying with being with Charles Bovary or a Leon or again another one is coming here, Rodolphe, who's attracted by Emma's beauty, but declares his love to her. But whatever Emma does, she fails. She continuously goes on failing in her life because of her. Rodolfo seduced her and they began having a passionate affair. Emma is often indiscreet and townspeople all gossip said about her relationship with Rodolphe. And however, suspect Charles, however, he didn't suspect nothing. His adoration for his wife and his stupidity combined to it made him blind in discretions, his professional reputations. Meanwhile, suffers a severe blow when he and Homios attempt an experimental surgical technique to treat a club-footed man named Hippolyte and end up having to call in another doctor to amputate the leg. It means this doctor get failed to cure this Hippolyte and alas he lost his leg because of this false doctor. Disgusted with her husband's incompetence, Emma throws herself even more passionately into her affair with Rodolphe. She borrows money to buy him gifts and suggests that they run off together and take little Bertie with him. Soon enough, though the jaded and worldly Rodolphe has grown bored of Emma's demanding affections, refusing to elope with her, he leaves her. Heartbroken, Emma grows desperately ill and nearly dies. But she didn't die now. And later, by the next time, Emma recovers. Charles is in financial trouble from having to borrow money to pay off Emma's debts and to pay for her treatment. Emma is always longs for luxuries and romantic life. Emma is again continues sneaking off to Ronin to meet Leon again. Leon, and she also grows deeper and deeper in debt to the money lender. His name is Leorex, who lends her more and more money at extravagant interest rates. She accepts, and she didn't realize in anywhere till she lost everything. She didn't realize that she's in false route. She didn't reach her destination, and also she is not successful to lead her this domestic life. She grows increasingly careless in conducting her affair with Leon. As a result, on several occasions, her acquaintance nearly discovered her infidelity. Over time, Emma grows bored with Leon too. Not knowing how to abandon him, she instead becomes increasingly demanding. Meanwhile, her debts mount daily. Eventually, Leorex orders the seizures of Emma's property to compensate for the debt she has accumulated. She obtained for a power of attorney from Charles so that she would have full control over their financial affairs. Eventually, her unpaid bills went long overdue, and a judgment was obtained against her by her creditors. She owed a vast sum of money, and sheriff's officer arrived to confiscate the family property. Emma tried very hard to get the money from Rudolph and Leon, but neither was willing to help her. and later also she also uh, go to the route. She even attempts to prostitute herself to take the money, but nobody is there to help her. Emma commit suicide by taking arsenic. She dies in horrible agony. Another side, Charles was very happy by saying his loved one has joy and happy, and her happiness blinds and her love blinds him to the truth. Now, after her death, he was always idolized his wife, has heartbroken and falls into despair and preserves Emma's room and her belonging as a strain to her and starts adopting her habits and tastes. He stops working and sells off most of his possessions while the rest are seized by lyrics to pay off Emma's debt. Finally, Charles finds the love letters from Leon and Rodolphe and is forced to admit the truth about his wife. He breaks down and dies soon. And at the end, what happened to Bharti? Bharti is left all over nothing. Emma's over illusions, expectations, fantasy, greed for love, not only ruined her life and Charles' expectations and Charles' belief, trust. It's all broken by this Emma, but also she also destroys Bharti's beautiful life. Bharti's at the end of the story, she was work sent off to work in a cotton mill. So she, Bharti, who wanted to enjoy her life, now she is in working girl. Now she is again, her life is ruined. Again, she wants to start her life by her own. Now, this Emma, Madame Bovary, is the lesson for every woman who is in false dreams. Thank you. Please do subscribe to the channel. And another thing is, whatever I gives information, it won't displays in the photo. Please observe the display and get the informations. And please do discussions in the comment section. Whatever you feels after you go through the story, and again while reading, just this is a glimpse, a summary of the story. Just go through the story in the novel. Based on this story, go to the books and just read the book. Thank you. Please do subscribe to the channel.